Let's read and understand the first stanza. The first stanza says, if ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east. Here, east means the poet is talking of eastern country because she lives in America in the western side. So she's talking of the east, that is India she's talking of, and she's saying she's telling the readers that if you go by chance, if you go to the jungles of the east or India, and if there should to you advance means if you see this the animal advancing towards you, a large and tawny beast. Tawny is a light brown colored animal, or the yellowish brown color is called as tawny. So she's saying if he roars at you as you are dying. Here dying spelling is wrong, it is dying actually, dying. But here I'll tell you why the poet has written the wrong spelling. This I'll tell you afterwards when we'll discuss about the poetic devices. Then further she says, you'll know it is the Asian lion. So here in this stanza the poet is describing the identification of the Asian lion. What is she saying now? She is telling the readers that if you come across an animal whose skin is yellowish brown in color, and if it roars at you so strongly that one can die out of fear, it means that you have encountered an Asian lion. So in these lines she has humorously explained the Asian lion which could kill a person with its roar. Now let's see to the rhyme scheme. What is the rhyme scheme? You can see that first line and the third line are rhyming, so you will mark them as A. Second line and third line are rhyming, so you can mark it as B. Fourth and fifth line are rhyming, so you can mark them as C. So the rhyme scheme of this stanza, or all the stanzas in the poem, is A B C C. Now let's see the literary devices or the poetic devices which the poet has used. Now the very first poetic device that has been used in most of the stanzas of this poem is enjambment. I explained you what is enjambment. When the line is continued, when the sentence is continued to the next line without any punctuation mark, then it is called as enjambment. So in the lines you can see, if ever you should go by chance to the jungles in the east. So here after chance there is no punctuation mark and the sentence is continuing to the next line. So enjambment is there in the next line also. If there should to you advance a large and tawny beast. Again there is no punctuation mark in the third line and it is continuing till the fourth line. As after beast there is full stop, so we can call that there is enjambment in this stanza. Now let's see other poetic device. The next poetic device is inversion. What is inversion? That is when the sentence order or the format is changed, then it is inversion. So in the line, if there should to you advance. So here this is the wrong sentence and the poet is given a liberty to change the order or sequence of a sentence. So this is called as inversion. Inversion here. So because the sentence is not in the right order, the subject is not at its place, so this is called as inversion. Now third poetic device used in this stanza is assonance. Assonance, I told you, it is the repetition of the vowel sound. So in the last line you can see that O is repeated so many times. In you there is O, no there is O, lion there is O. So here what is used? The poetic device used is assonance. Another poetic device that is used is allusion. What is allusion? Allusion, when the poet refers to some famous thing, place, species of animals, then it is called as allusion. So the poet has has given the reference of Asian lions. So here in the last line, Asian lion, here allusion has been used by the poet. And I was telling about dying, that why the wrong spelling has been used. So this is, the poets are given the liberty to change the spellings in order to rhyme their words. So therefore it is the poetic, you can say, license. So it is poetic license. The poet has been given the license or liberty to twist the words to make them rhyming. So now let's move on to the second stanza.